How everybody? How you doing? All right. We have got a fantastic and important, very important topic today. Okay, tonight. And who do we have today? We've got a very special person who was in the police force. Let us welcome Superintendent retired Tamarai. How are you doing?
I'm very good, Andrew. Thank you for inviting me to be on your show.
Hey, welcome. I This is the first time we have got a policewoman or ex-policewoman on our show, so we better get our audience ready for it. By the way, to all the audience, yeah, doesn't mean that you get a policewoman over here. It's like a prim and proper thing. And I've known Tamara since we are young, lah, right? Or wrong? Okay,
Schoolmates?
so yeah, school days. So Tamara is a very bubbly and happy-go-lucky, I should say, and a very humorous person, lah. Yeah, am I right? Shall I call you Superintendent or Tamarai or what?
Yeah,
You prefer?
Tamara also. Yeah, thank you.
Tamarai, right? Good. Okay, so we start by saying how everybody this is how the Red Indian chiefs, address each other. How?
How, wow.
Yeah, correct. Okay, would you like to announce your topic of the day?
Yeah, okay. I would like to speak on sexual harassment at the workplace. It's a pet topic of mine.
Wow.
Andrew, can I start with just giving a brief introduction about myself? Yeah,
Yeah, man, you better do.
I was in the police force for 36 years and 3 months before I retired in October last year. And most of my service, I have been investigating cases. Yeah, I was one of the pioneers in the then PDRM had a special investigation squad, especially for sexual cases, domestic violence, child abuse, and all that. So I was a pioneer in that squad, and this is you can say it's my pet topic. I like talking about. I like to make people aware of this sexual harassment. It's not a small thing. People like to just sweep it under the carpet, organization, bosses, and all that. But it's a real serious. It affects people's mental health, physical well-being, and all that. So it's one of my favorite topics and I would like to share with the audience today.
Agreed. I think it's very important, and uh, let's ask the audience. If you like this topic, if you think this topic is important, and you want to hear more, can you please type 888? Okay, can you type 888 in our chat box? I think Tamara, are you on two devices?
Yeah, I can see the chat box there.
Yeah, you can see, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the chat box, the are in the comment section.
Okay.
The private chat, the comment section, and I
Yeah.
think you've got a few friends over here who knows you,
Okay.
and you can actually see what they write over here. Get it?
Okay.
You got Amina
Yeah.
Ahmad says that hello,
So
both my friends.
so I don't see anything. I can just see a private chat and comments, but I don't
That,
see
yeah,
any.
you click the comment box.
Oh, okay. I click the comment box. Yeah.
Yeah,
Amina,
then you see everything.
Michael
Ah,
here. Anthony. Hey, Anthony. Hi. How are you, Ben? Anthony. Anthony
okay.
Walk. Amina. Hi, Amina. Yeah, it's our friends from school. Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
Would you like to start?
Okay. I would like to start with saying that sexual harassment is a very misunderstood subject. A lot of people think when we talk about sexual harassment, they think it's like rape or molest, some serious thing which you can have evidence for it, which happens tangible. You can go immediately to the police. That is well and good. But a lot of sexual harassment happens when the victim herself or himself is unsure whether I've been harassed or not. It's a very ambiguous situation. Okay, let me go
Wait,
back.
hold on. You said something very mind-boggling. Okay, can
Okay,
you repeat the
I will.
what you said on the last part?
I will. I would like to stress here also before I go into that sexual harassment happens to both men and women. Let's be clear on that. A lot of people like to think that
Ah,
sexual harassment happens only to women. They are wrong. Sexual harassment happens also to men. Okay, sexual harassment is as serious as rape. Everybody knows what is rape. And
yeah,
then you
yeah.
have to a certain lesser degree is groping, molest, and things like that. Okay, more than that, sometimes you cannot. It's untangible in the sense that it can be as subtle as a look, a stare, up and down look, or it can be persistent invitation. Let's go out for a movie. Let's go for a makan. Can I take you
You
out
mean
for
that
lunch?
also you mean that also consider sexual harassment? Ah?
Definitely, Andrew. See, you're also not aware that it's sexual harassment. It
I
is
kan?
sexual harassment.
Ayo.
It's sexual harassment if it gives an uneasy feeling to the victim. That means, why is this person targeting me? One time you invite me for coffee and I say no. Second time you might try luck again. I say no. But if you persistently keep pestering me to go out for a coffee, for lunch, go for a movie with you, go for office trips, that that is definitely tantamount to sexual harassment. I'll give you
But
an
there's a
example.
fine. Wait, hold on. There's a fine line, right? Certainly, if let's say I invite you for a coffee, okay, you said no, but you come out with a smile.
Hmm.
How now?
Okay. If you come up with a smile, it's like I say no, but I mean yes. That
Ah,
then
yeah,
you
yeah. Then
then
how?
the person who's smiling and saying no doesn't mean it. That person is not harassed. I'm talking about a person who is harassed because they get repeated invitation. If I am the kind of like a flirtish kind of person who I say
Yeah,
no, but I smile, that is like saying yes. That is like saying yes. That is
yes.
like invitation for you to uh, pester further. But I'm talking about genuine people in the workplace where they are subordinates, where the bosses come and pester them. Come, let's go for coffee. Come into my office, make me a cup of coffee. I put the coffee here, and then he'll come and lean over her on the pretext of taking a coffee and all that. You know,
Touch a hand.
creates this creates a feeling of unease at the
Okay.
victim. Okay, that's why I said the feeling of the victim is very important. If the victim is enjoying herself, saying no, and let somebody chase her further or him further, then it's
Mm.
not sexual harassment. And we are talking about victims um, who are bothered, who are insulted, who are in agony about these things. Then it's sexual harassment. The feeling of the victim is very, very important. I'll give you an
Right,
example.
right.
It will really happen, Andrew. It's a real case. In this office, there's a reasonably beautiful girl who comes into office every day, and their office is like a dorm. There are many, many people in their office. There's one particular guy runs to the door every day to open the door for her. Every day he runs. He comes to work earlier than her so that he can open the door when she comes in. So one time, two times, it can be flattering, very gentlemanly like thing. Okay? Oh,
Mm.
he's opening the door for me. He's a gentleman. Very flattering. Third time, it's like raising eyebrows. Why is he particularly, and he doesn't do it for anybody else. She can see that he's
Ayo.
not doing it for anybody else. Only particularly her, and he gets angry when somebody else opens the door for her. He throws a tantrum.
Ah.
So she feels very, very uneasy with his behavior. She managed to complain to the management, and it was found out to be sexual harassment. The court found it to be sexual harassment. Okay?
Hmm.
Another example, which you won't think, wolf whistle. Andrew, you yourself, I'm sure, have wolf whistle at girls before. Okay. Anthony Walk, my friend, have you whistled at girls
I
before?
guarantee. Yeah.
Okay. That means
Ranjit Singh
that
watching. Ranjit Singh, your good friend.
Ranjit Singh will definitely, I mean, he'll do more than
Habis.
wolf whistle, I'm pretty sure. Is Ranjit in the audience?
Yay!
Okay. Hi,
Ranjit, say
Ranjit.
hi, Ranjit.
Okay. Okay. So that is
Anthony Box
sexual
said yes,
harassment.
he's done it.
Okay. That's sexual harassment. Looking a girl up and down, you're just giving her that look up and down, up and down. You're not touching her. You're not saying a single word, but that is sexual harassment because end of the day, you look at the feeling of the victim. What does the victim feel? Does she feel very uncomfortable with the situation? That amounts to sexual harassment. Okay, today I am only confining the topic to workplace. Okay, workplace.
Yeah, yeah.
Because sexual harassment can happen anywhere, in the bus, in the supermarket. Even if you're walking on the street, somebody can come and touch your butt. Okay, all these are clear cut. Somebody who doesn't know you, if somebody touches you, you have no reason to refrain from rushing to the police station. Hey, this fella did this to me. But I am particularly talking about the workplace because these are your
Right,
colleagues, these are your peers, these are your subordinates, these are people you work
right.
with daily. For a thing like, hey, that fellow is looking at me one kind, up and down every time he looks at me, he stares at my leg, or he stares at my buttock, or he stares at my breast. Things like that can make the girl uneasy, but she is so unsure whether she should go to the post to complain. Because our Malaysian mentality, which I'm sure all of you in the audience will admit that what will happen is that they will say that, ini small matter lah, ini pun mau complain ah. Am
Perkara
I right?
biasa lah.
Yalah, ini sikit-sikit punya hal. Ini pun mau complain ah. They will say that. But this can work against the victim, can work in her mind, can harass her so much that she will hate the idea of having to come to work. What more if this is baru subordinate, no, satu office dengan dia? What if the person is her boss, the person who's in charge of giving her an
Habis.
appraisal, a raise, a
Oh.
bonus, and all that? What will happen? We know of
That
bosses
happens very
who,
often, right?
yes,
Yeah.
bosses will tell you, I need this thing type straight away. I need very urgent for this contract. Then come and bend over her, and then come and rub himself on her, things like that, which happen. But
Oh.
this girl is like, what happened? Did he actually molest me just now? I'm not too sure. Maybe he accidentally touched me. Good. I shouldn't think too much about it. This will happen again and again and again, and then he will say things like, next month your appraisal is coming out. I'm hoping to give you a good
Oh.
bonus. Next week we have a working trip to Genting. You can come with me. So you see, he
Tu
hasn't
dia.
done anything. All this is very, very important. Okay, now let me go to guys. This soft
Ah.
type of guys, it's a very common thing in Malaysia. It's not those days we will laugh and we
Hmm.
see somebody who's different from us. Now we have to accept that they are different from us, and they also hold positions in office. And a lot of them, in my experience, a lot of them get molested when they are using the office toilet. When they go to the office toilet, they will be victimized by their fellow colleagues who will take the opportunity to pinch them, to grope them, you know, and all kind of things, thinking that this person will not come out and complain because he is ashamed to complain. A lot of times it's true, they are ashamed to complain.
True, true.
But when it happens, they do complain. They do complain. Okay?
Let's
Okay.
get the our viewers, right? Hold on,
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
our viewers to ask questions because there are
No
some
problem. I would welcome that.
there are some questions that are very important because this is a very important topic.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Okay, continue. We can read from here.
Okay.
So,
What are the questions?
Amina says that she's a victim of this, and what should you do if you find out that you're a victim? What's the first thing you should do? You're still
You must.
confining to the office. Yeah.
Okay. If this something happens in the office, you must immediately go to your HR. Okay, admin, HR, somebody, and file a complaint. File a complaint. You tell your HR this thing happened this time. If possible, please confide in your friends, your colleague, your working colleague. Tell your friends, this fellow did this to me. Tell them so that your friends can be your evidence, your witnesses in the event that it becomes a police case or it becomes a court case. So my first step here will be to tell your friends what happened. If possible, keep a diary, write down. If it's a long-standing thing, it's happening every day. Today he came at 2 o'clock and he did this, rubbed himself on me. Yesterday he came to my office at 1:30 and insisted wanting to take me out for lunch while suggesting that, well, I know you like to eat bananas. Can we go and eat bananas? Things like that. Okay? So she must record down. Amina, if you are listening, please record down everything which transpires, because sexual harassment is not something which happened today and you report today. Very seldom. This will go on and on and on and on. One day you reach a breaking point, you will go and report. So keep a record. Tell your colleagues. Jangan malu-malu. This one you must tell your colleagues what's happening. And then please go to your HR or admin and tell them. Every big company will have a mechanism to act on sexual harassment. You know, it's a law. Let me tell you. Employment Act, Section 85A says that if the company does not act on the complaint of sexual harassment by an employee, then the DG of Labor will fine that company or any office bearer of the company a maximum up to 10,000 ringgit. Every complaint they don't act, they are liable to be fined by the government. So
This
they
is a
must
very
act on.
serious thing.
Yes. So
Yeah.
the law is there. The law is there for you to make a complaint, and the company must act on it. So therefore they really have to act on it. There's no choice. So my contention here is, you tell the admin what happened and you ask them, so what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? If they are not acting on it, go to the DG of Labor and file a complaint saying that my boss is not doing anything. My company is not doing anything. So let them, when the DG of Labor takes action against your boss, then they will regret why they didn't act on your complaint. Okay, that is the first step. Okay, anything
Right.
else, Andrew?
Okay, when you launch a complaint and the matter has been brought up to the, let's say, your HR, and they did a complaint. What happens if this person still persistently do it, continue doing it, but
In
the
this year,
authorities have not come and intercept yet?
okay. In that case, you can make more than one complaint. The company will be liable for more than one fine, because each separate incident will constitute as one sexual harassment. You see, one time when they
Oh,
do something is one, it amounts to $10,000 in fine for the company. If the company don't take action against him and he does something else, then the company is liable again another time. So, in the event that, let's say, the victim does make a complaint, normally what they will do is they will transfer the perpetrator to another department or terminate him, take remedial steps like that.
I see. Okay, now when the HR complains and really complains that it's got facts and figures and stuff like that, how long will, let's say, the authorities, the police, the whatever departments will come and investigate immediately?
I I don't, DG of labor, I can't say. But police, when it comes to small things like sexual harassment, police will not come in to interfere, Police will only uh, investigate if it's a major case which constitutes an offense such as rape or molest. If it's anything else, like, for example, dirty suggestion, sending a WhatsApp picture and all this kind of thing, that's not within the police. That's within the MCMC, Multimedia and Communication
MCMC, yeah.
Commission. Yeah.
Okay, so now we are very, very clear. I mean, we without this, talking out of norm, we may start blaming everybody. Oh, this was all too slow. Now that we know that certain authorities are concerned and certain are not,
Yeah.
so we will be very clear. And this is what this channel is all about. This channel is about providing people with knowledge and skills. In this case, knowledge, right? So that we enrich ourselves and enrich our friends. Unfortunately, this topic is a very, very hot topic, and unfortunately, probably we've got another how many 5 to 7 minutes left. Okay, let's talk about how can we become an influencer.
Okay. I hope those who are listening, not only Andrew, you, but all the audience, now they know that not just rape or molest, any other form of unease, creating unease to a fellow colleague or something constitutes sexual harassment. They may be able to tell people, look here, do not keep quiet. If somebody is disturbing you in the office, go to the HR, start collecting evidence on that issue. So when you go to HR, you're not just shooting blank bullets. You already are armed with certain things. You can tell HR, look here, I have a record of everything he did. I am keeping all the evidence. WhatsApp he sent me to ask me to go dating with him, or all the dirty jokes or messages that he's sending me. Do not delete. Keep it. That all will be very useful for evidence.
Hmm,
So I
hmm,
hope
hmm.
the audience here will be able to educate another 10% in their turn, so people are more aware of sexual harassment and what can be done.
Yes. So I want to contribute something. We can do something in our channel. Okay, to all those viewers out here. Okay, if you see at the bottom of the chat box, you've got a share button. Okay, can you please share to all your contacts? I think this topic is an extremely important topic, especially now that we have listened to Superintendent Tamarai. And please take it seriously and get as many people to watch this as possible. Before we end, I would like to ask the audience if you like Superintendent Tamarai to come back and do more of these topics or this kind of topics. Okay, because a lot of things we are not informed. Okay, if you like more topics like this from Superintendent Tamarai, can you please type Y or YES? Yes. Okay, and yes, thank you very much, Caroline. And Caroline said it's amazing, and she said Yes, please. Okay. And yep, Amina also says yes, and stuff like that. Can we have more yeses? Can we please have more shares, likes, and view this channel as often as you can. Are there any final words from you, Tamarai, before we say goodbye to the
Yeah,
viewers?
Andrew, what you are doing is very commendable, Andrew. You are passing
Thank you.
very good messages to the people, and yeah, anybody, my friends or otherwise, who have any doubts on this matter, you can always call. Those who have my number can call me. Those who do not have can call Andrew and find out more. I think another very important topic that I would, if I'm invited, maybe I'm rushing too much. Maybe if I'm invited, I would like to talk about is child abuse. You know, child
Ah,
abuse,
okay.
early symptoms. How do we detect whether a child is, in an abusive situation or not? That is very important. I think most of us are parents
Yes.
or grandparents. It would be very good for us to know.
I think we honestly, not that I want to promote our channel, but I think there should be more of this kind of talks rather than generic talks like politics or fashion or whatever. I think this is the basis uh, of importance whereby we can build nation from this. Okay, so it looks like you know people want you back, right? So
That's nice.
so can we book you for maybe a few sessions, right?
Can I don't mind. I
So
already offhand I can think about child abuse. I can think about domestic violence. You know.
fantastic. Let's ask the audience. Okay, if you want Tamara back, can you please type 111? I do. So I'm going to lead it 111. Come on. So Tamara, we have come to the last and final part of this show by
Okay.
telling people good night. And
Uh-huh.
Tamara, we really, really appreciate you. We really, really are very, very concerned about this kind of topics. We will really want you back. However, time doesn't permit.
Yes.
Okay.
Time waits for
And
nobody.
thank you very much. Let's say good night and goodbye to all our viewers tonight. How?
How? Thank you very much, Andrew. Thank you very much. Hi, Anthony and Amina. Boleh sembang lah belakang PM ah.
Good night.
Good night.